Yes, people, it's your boy Benjamin. Hope you're well. Hope you are doing good. Hope you are enjoying the year so far. It's been a minute since I picked up my camera and just spoken, but today I felt to talk about a topic that is sitting on my mind, my spirit, and my heart. So, today's topic is going to be about the power of moving in silence. When I say silence, I mean basically keeping your business to yourself, not letting everybody know your financial status, not letting everybody know your relationship status, not letting everybody know about the problems that you're facing, or even the blessings that you are receiving. There is a power in keeping that to yourself, and I'm going to explain why I feel that this is something that should be worked on, because a lot of us, well, me personally, there was a time when I had loose lips. When I received the blessing, I'd want to tell the whole world. When I received the problem, I'd want to tell the whole world. Any little thing that was happening to me, I just wanted to tell somebody out of excitement. And I've now built this, I've now formulated this character inside of me that has to tell the more immature version of me to relax when this occurs. You know what I mean? I think that that excitement comes from an immature version of me, and now I have an older version of me that speaks to that version and tells it to shut up. Literally, like whenever I want to tell somebody something of significant value in my life, that new 2.0 version of me will tell that 1.0 version to keep quiet, because it's nobody's business. And when I say nobody's business, I'm not even talking about like family members. It never tends to be family members that we speak to, because the thing with us as human beings, or me personally anyway, and I don't know if anybody else relates to this, is it's always random people that you want to tell. You know what I mean? Whether the people are doing better than you or worse than you, it's just always random individuals that you want to tell your business to, and then before you know, the whole area knows your business. Do you know what I mean? I mean, at the moment, I'm not speaking to too many people. Um, it's funny because, and I got a thought in my head that just popped in. You know, when people say it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you keep, and how to increase, whether wealth or whatever, it's about the income versus it's about your income versus your expenditures. And even when it comes to weight loss, it's about calories in versus calories out. For me, I've started to develop this new formula in my head where it's about information in versus information out. You understand? Like, I want to be taking in more information than I'm giving information, if that makes sense. I want to be learning more than I am teaching. I want to be receiving more wisdom than I am preaching. That's a bar, but yeah, literally, like, I have come to the point where I wouldn't say it's practicing humility, but just learning the value of shutting up and listening. I like to receive more than I give out at this point. Uh, like I said earlier, they say it's about when it comes to finances, it's expenditures versus income. So, in order for your wealth to grow, your expenditures have to be lower than your income. So when it comes to information, for me, I'm trying to shut up more, listen to information rather than talk. And I feel that's something that a lot of people my age, or just people in general, suffer from. They listen to reply. And I feel like it's very important to listen and train your ears. Like they say, God gives us two ears and one mouth. So when I'm listening to information nowadays or talking to somebody, I train my ears to listen and directly take in what the person is saying. And it's served me positively over the last, I'd say I've been practicing it over the last 6 months consciously. really trying to listen, and it served me well. Another thing I want to talk about is just the act of living below your means, and not only that, just not living to impress other people. When I was a bit younger, I'd say about about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I would live to impress a lot of people. I'd want to wear designer clothes. I'd want to look sharp. I'd want to wear designer trainers. I'd want to think about driving nice cars and all that kind of stuff. And lately, that's not something that's been on my mind too much. The reason I'm even talking about this is because I saw a rip in my jacket earlier, and it's a jacket that I bought for Primark for about £15, and I saw a rip in it, and I was thinking, oh shit, like there's a rip in it already. And part of me was thinking, do I go buy a new one or not? And I was like, you know what, I'm not going to buy a new one. Shall I tell you why? I'm not buying a new one because the rip is where no one can see. It's under my armpit. And I was thinking, I might as well just take the money that I'd save and take the money that I'd use to spend and put it into something that would generate some more money. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not like it's something that bothers me too much. And that was something that I had to grow into feeling, like grow into thinking. Now, I'm not saying that in the future I'm going to roll around with messed up clothes all the time, but I'm just saying that if it's something that doesn't need to be fixed straight away, then just leave it. Do you know what I mean? This is my personal opinion anyway. This is how I'm operating at the moment, saving my money, putting into things that make sense to me, and just watching it grow little by little. Just living below my means. Also, I just don't feel the need to perform for people anymore. I don't feel the need to try and let everybody know everything that I am currently holding, everything that I'm doing, all the blessings that I'm receiving. I don't feel the need to share that with everybody. Not because I'm trying to dodge envy or anything like that. Just because I find it funny and more entertaining when nobody knows anything about me. And I treat life like a game. It's more entertaining, and I find it funny to know what I have and what other people may perceive or not. Personally, I believe that there are many more benefits to being silent than speaking too much. I mean, you can't learn more than you already know if you're constantly talking. You cannot observe more than you already observe if you're constantly talking. Silence is a gift. Silence is a way to recompose your thoughts, recompose your thought patterns, narrow in to a particular subject or topic. Me personally, when I'm around people, I like to keep silent, especially around my elders, people that are older than me. Because there's one thing that I've always said to anyone who ever wonders why I behave the way I behave around my elders. I say, that person who's older than me has been my age, but I have not lived my life to the point where I am their age. So the experiences that I think I know and the experiences that I think I've gained over time still don't give me the right to devalue the experiences of an older person. And that doesn't matter where that older person is in their life. I believe you can learn something. I believe personally that you can learn as much from a millionaire as you can learn from a beggar on the street. Now, the two things that you may learn from both parties may differ, but to me, knowledge is knowledge. You can learn what to do, and you can learn what not to do. Silence is golden. Silence is something that a lot of people struggle with. Even me, when I was of a certain frequency or brainwave, I found it hard to sit in silence. I found it hard to sit and observe. And I had to go through certain things in my life that forced me to live in silence. These are concepts that I believe will compound over time. They will produce dividends over time. And the truth is, I don't know who watches my YouTube channel. I don't know who this may impact in the future. I'm unaware of the value that I may be producing. Everybody lives a different life. I can't expect everybody to see value in what I speak about. But what I do hope is that even if it positively impacts one person, I feel like my job is done. And to be honest, I'm not even doing this for a need to impact anybody. Like I've always said, this YouTube channel is a safe space for me to unpack my thoughts, unpack my thought process, to really speak, because I don't do too much speaking in public. There's only a few people that I really speak to. I can count them on my hand. Shout out to my boy, Frankie. Yeah? If you see this, my guy. But there's only a few people who really know me. And you guys who watch my YouTube channel are going to get the best of me, because this is a place where I can freely talk, because I don't know who's going to hear it. And quite frankly, I don't care. You know what I mean? So take some time to appreciate silence, especially in this noisy world that we live in, where we are constantly bombarded with other people's thoughts. It's not easy. It's not easy to escape the hive-minded. And the truth is, I honestly wholeheartedly believe that the people who will positively impact your life will not enter your life if you don't give them the chance to speak. If you don't give people the chance to speak, they'll just stop speaking. And they'll say to themselves, okay, well, you know best. You know everything. There's really nothing I can give you. And then they will move on. So don't block your blessing by running your mouth. People don't want to help people that think they are better off than the person who's trying to offer the help. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that. People like rooting for the underdog. I don't know why, but it's just the way, people in society are. We all love to root for the underdog. We all love to root for the person who makes us feel that our work is being appreciated. So be the person who appreciates the efforts of others. Take yourself out of your own shoes. Practice this. Take yourself out of your own shoes and put yourself in the shoes of another. And you can actively do this by actively listening to somebody else. Actively going out of your way to be polite to others, to show gratitude. Before I go, I want to say thank you to everybody who takes the time to watch my YouTube videos. I really do appreciate your viewership. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me ramble. You could be doing anything right now, but you are taking your time out to watch my videos, and that means the world to me. I will continue to try and be as consistent as I can be. And I'll try not to let too many distractions pull me away from sharing my messages with you guys on YouTube. Blessings to all of you. Make sure you like. Make sure you leave a comment. Be sure to subscribe. It's your boy, Benjamin. Peace.